So you need more energy. Then you have to try this herbal hack to change all of that. It only takes a minute to do. And quite frankly, that's why it's my favorite go-to herbal pick-me-up when life gets crazy busy. Listen, as a homemaker, it's our responsibility to take care of our family. You know, the people that live in the house with you. And because you live in the house, that means you too. So you made the decision to take better care of yourself by eating more natural foods, drinking more natural drinks, and letting go of the less processed things. I think that's awesome, but also daunting. And let's face it, that's probably the reason why you've been putting it off for so long. Well, that and life got busy. It's all good because I fell off too. So let's get back on track together. In this video, I'm going to share with you 4 reasons why you need to do an oat straw infusion, even if you don't want to go hard in the paint with herbs like me. This video can still help you dip your toes into herbs, an easy way and make it more approachable, and it won't feel overwhelming. So, are you ready? Let's roar. Okay, so without getting all crazy into herbalism, infusions can be a really great way to get some extra nutrition inside your body without doing much work. Think of it like a longer steep time tea, because that's exactly what it is. It's tea steeped longer, so all of the beautiful benefits of the herb infuses into the water. For this video, we're only going to use one herb. That's oat straw. Listen, disclaimer, I am not a doctor or a medical professional, so please do your research before you try any of this. If you're pregnant or breastfeeding or just unsure of anything, ask your physician. Okay, so now that that's out the way, let's talk about doing oat straw as an infusion. I think the benefit will really help you as a homemaker. The first reason why I think an oat straw infusion can help you as a homemaker is because it steadies your nervous system. It doesn't hype it up. When your day is full of noise, decision making, and switching between different things, your nervous system can take a hit quick. You know, we're constantly hearing our kids fighting, arguing, screaming, yelling, and we have to make decisions on what to eat for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And then well, while I have a little clothes washing, let me go wash these dishes. And while they're in the dishwasher, I'm going to go sweep the floor. The constant task switching, that's enough to make you crazy. Oat straw is such a gentle herb. It will help nourish your nervous system, helping you feel less frazzled and more in control. It won't make you sleepy, not wired, just steady. So you're productive without directivity. I think that's a good thing. Hi, I'm Celeste, and I'm here to help you go from feeling like you failed at homemaking to feeling more confident in your role as you learn new skill sets while applying the Word of God to everyday tasks. Around here, we like to roar loud, love well, and serve big. So if that's your type of home, then hit that subscribe button to join the family. Reason number 2 that oat straw infusion can help you as a homemaker is because it replaces what stress constantly drains. Running a home pulls a lot of minerals out of the body that you don't even realize. It's not just about cooking and cleaning. We have to do errands and tend to our husbands and tend to our kids. We're constantly moving, constantly lifting heavy things, constantly going back and forth. It's a lot, and it could be physically depleting. And oat straw slowly replenishes the magnesium and calcium and all the trace minerals that your body loses throughout the day. And that supports muscle relaxation. You know, that neck and shoulder tension that you feel. It also reduces stress headaches. Now, I can't guarantee it's going to reduce headaches from all the noise of your kids clanking around, but it will reduce the stress headache. And it creates better resilience when your day doesn't go as planned. I don't know about you, if you ever have changed plans, even in the slightest, even if you lose planning and everything just goes haywire, that can be very stressful on the mind and play with you. But oat straw gives you the kind of support that you can feel at the end of the day because you're not as depleted. You feel well taken care of, and that's huge. The third reason that every homemaker should take an oat straw infusion, it smooths out your energy instead of creating crashes. I love me a good cup of coffee, but it just isn't the same. And so instead of getting a caffeine spike followed by exhaustion, oat straw helps to create a longer leveled energy throughout the day. So you should notice fewer midday crashes, you know, that 2 o'clock slump, less napping when you're overstimulated because children, and more patience when interruptions occur because everybody needs you. And that matters when you're needed all day long. If you're liking this video and it's helping you, give that like button a scratch. It really helps me to know how to serve you better. The fourth benefit that an oat straw infusion has as a homemaker, it supports emotional bandwidth. Now, we all have the same amount of time in a day. And you have a certain level of energy throughout the day and a mental fortitude. And that can be really taxing. It's really shocking of how always being on from others requires so much of your emotional reserves. I don't know about you, but me, I'm constantly managing emotions in my house and having to regulate my own emotions so I don't lash out as much as on my kids. It's a lot, and it takes a lot. and it's tiring. But oat straw helps to restore some bandwidth, so small things don't always feel overwhelming and overstimulating. It's especially helpful if you carry stress in your body, that neck and back pain. I do. You feel mentally fine, but just physically exhausted, and you go to bed tired, but you're too wired to sleep. Oat straw is like nourishment for the part of you that holds things together. Now, there are some cautions about taking oat straw as an infusion for some people. Oat straw is one of the gentle herbs and is generally safe for people. But if you have issues with gluten or celiac, then you might want to make sure that you're shopping from a reputable source that is gluten free. Oat straw is gluten free, but sometimes it can be contaminated. So you want to make sure that what you're getting is certified gluten free. After using it for a while and you're feeling sluggish, or you're having some digestive issues, then you might want to take a break from oat straw. Give it a few days and then do a smaller dosage. And of course, if you're pregnant or breastfeeding, while oat straw is generally safe, you want to make sure you consult your doctor and consider a smaller dosage.
Now let's get to making the oat straw infusion. Okay, so it really doesn't take that much to make the infusion. You just need 1 ounce of the oat straw and 32 ounces of water. So what I would like to do is just put 1 ounce in my mason jar here, and then I'll fill my jar up with just boiling water or just under boiling water. So you want it 200 degrees to 212, somewhere around there. Now, if this is your first time with oat straw and you're a little bit nervous, or you maybe have a sensitive stomach, then you want to do a 1/2 ounce. So I'm going to go ahead and put my oat straw in my mason jar. Now I'm going to fill my mason jar up with really hot water, and then I'm going to cap it. It's going to be really hot, so be really careful. Now you want to give it a stir. And now you want to immediately cover. I usually have a twist top, but I cannot find any at the moment, so this airtight sealer will do for now. Now we're going to let this cool down at room temperature, and then put it in the refrigerator overnight and let it steep for 8 to 12 hours. And in the morning, we will strain and enjoy throughout the day. You see, it's really that simple. And as you can hear my kids in the background, and this didn't take much time at all.
Taking care of our families is such a beautiful thing, but remember, you cannot pour from an empty cup. The oat straw infusion will replenish your physical body and support your emotional needs, so you can take care of your family and home with a smile. Until next time, take care.